Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play The Longest Journey. When we left off last time, we went and we talked to Cortez at the gallery, and he was extremely unuseful. He just dangled out little bitty tiny snippets of information, enough to let us know that he definitely knows something about what's going on, and then said he'll meet us today to explain it all. Freaking Cortez. Then we came back. We were watching a movie with Fiona and Mickey, and, everything spazzed out. And Fiona and Mickey saw it, too. And then Fiona admitted that she's been seeing lots of strange things lately. So we've definitely got some interesting stuff going on. Let's catch up with our diary. Okay, so this is the last one I read. Weirdness going on with Cortez. Next page. Saturday, July 29th, 2209. In a few hundred years, when my great-grandchildren rummage through the attic and find this book, they're probably going to have a ball. I'm not even sure if I want to write about what happened last night, because chances are I will never forget. Ever. And future generations will likely be better off not knowing. But I'm sure now that, whatever's going on, it's not just in my head. It's in everybody's head. Last night was proof positive of that. Which begs the question, the things I've seen, my dreams, what's real and what's not? I'm afraid the only person who might be able to answer that question is Cortez. How's that for irony? In order to prove to myself that I'm not going mad, I have to talk to the one person I'm sure is totally insane. What a great way to start the weekend. Now this makes me wonder, Mickey got really snappy about her nightmares, didn't want to talk about them, and I assume it's just because she's a private person, and it could be, but was her nightmare just a standard nightmare? Which, it's funny to think, not funny, but odd to think as an adult of having nightmares, and yet I do sometimes. But when I wake up, it's like they don't terrify me like they did when I was a child. There were a couple dreams when I was a kid that really freaked me out for a long time. There was one that, I thought it really happened. I dreamed about a big monster bird that came to eat people, and then I woke up in the middle of the night and there was a storm and there was a wire slapping against the house, and I thought it was the sound of the bird flapping its wings. And so for weeks I would duck down and crawl underneath all the windows in my house so the bird couldn't look in and see me and eat me. But as an adult, when you have nightmares, it's I wake up and I know it didn't really happen. It just kind of leaves a weird feeling and the day's a little unsettled. But you don't think, I don't know, it's a different quality of nightmare than when you're a kid. And the line between reality and dream can be a little blurry. But anyhow, so I thought maybe Mickey just had a normal nightmare like that just kind of leaves your day a little off. But maybe she had a nightmare more along the lines kind of what April had. And maybe she's just really freaked out about it. Anyhow, next page. I made myself one solemn promise regarding this diary. On the day I first met him, I swore that Zack Lee would never, ever, ever be mentioned in this book. Ever. Whoops. Well, promises are made to be broken, right? I just wish I didn't have to break this one. I mean, it's not because he's an asshole. He is, but that's not what bothers me. And it's not because he's constantly hitting on me either, or because he lives right across the hall, and every time I take a shower he just happens to wander into the bathroom, or because he's less mature than a spoiled 4-year-old and with the vocabulary and imagination of a 14-year-old. No, the thing about Zack that bothers me the most is that he's so smug about himself. He thinks he's the bomb, so to speak, and no matter what I say to discourage him, he doesn't get it. Asking him for help goes against everything I believe in. But apparently, if I want to find a Cortez anytime soon, I don't have a choice. This is so humiliating. I know, and he's going to take it the wrong way and assume it means an interest in him, and it doesn't. Or he's going to use that smugness, and because he knows that she called him an asshole before, and he's going to just try and do his best to not give us the information. Ugh. All right, Zack. Okay, we can, I don't really want to run to his apartment because he sucks, but we could hustle things along.
I never imagined I'd be doing this in a million years.
What a bummer, huh?
Well, what do you know? The princess comes knocking after all.
Yeah, I finally realized what I was missing out. No. One good reason why. Well, I shouldn't knock him out because I did knock on his door. It would probably be helpful to our cause to try and schmooze with him to get the information, but I would just feel really gross and scummy doing that, so...
Don't get your hopes up.
I just need information.
I think you're the one who's got her hopes up, babe.
Yeah?
And you better hope I don't slam this door in your face.
You can't. You already
Just
stepped
do me
in the
one
hall.
favor first, okay?
Well, give me a reason to, babe.
Just
A reason? You want a reason?
no,
Okay.
no. Don't give him a reason.
What about a date?
Yeah. Good. Tonight.
No, don't agree to this.
Sure. Tonight. I'll meet you at the... pavilion, was it?
And, are you gonna put out?
Oh, gross. No.
What?
He's.
I mean, if I'm gonna use my VIP passes and my pills, babe, I just gotta know if it'll be worth it or not. You on?
This is disgusting. No.
We'll see, Zack.
No. Oh, gross. April.
Yeah, just don't do a Houdini and vanish on me, babe. If you're a no-show and I wait around for you all night, I end up looking like an asshole. And that wouldn't make me very happy.
You can't really threaten me.
I'll be a good girl and show.
Smart. So, what do you want to know?
Oh, everything about that was so gross. I would rather. Don't you have the internet or something, April? We can look up where the theater is. We need to just not even talk to this guy. Oh, now we're stuck for this date. So I could go on the date, and it's just gonna make me incredibly angry, I'm sure, because this guy. Or we can ghost on him, but that's really crappy too, since we did agree to go on the stupid date. But oh my gosh, a guy who's... Why does he even want to go anywhere with her? He knows she doesn't like him. That actually speaks a lot about him. That he enjoys forcing a girl who wants nothing to do with him to hang out with him all night. And possibly put out. Like, what? Gross. Everything about it's gross. Alright, I don't want to let him... I kind of don't even want to let him know that I'm straight up looking for Cortez. None of his business. Just... But this is so... Where can I find a theater that shows old movies? We're in a gigantic city. I assume there's more than one. Yeah, we're going to start that way.
Where can I find a theater that shows old movies?
There are quite a few that do, but only one that runs optical stock. I figure that's the one you want, yeah?
Maybe?
Why?
'Cause that's where Cortez likes to hang out. And I'm guessing you're trying to hook up with him.
Oh, yeah, I am.
No. I just need to do some research.
No, we
for
might...
a
The
painting.
jig is up. Just let him know.
Babe, I'm not a moron. I see you guys together. What are you, his lover? Does shriveled old weirdos turn you on? What is it, his accent? His acute lack of fashion?
It's not what you think.
But what if it is what you think? Then why do you
Whatever.
want to do something with
Hey,
her?
like I give a shit? You're with me tonight. By tomorrow morning, I don't think you'll find that old creep so appealing anymore.
Gross.
So, where's Cortez?
When he's not outside reading or whatever the hell he does, he's usually at the Mercury Theater. They show old movies on real celluloid stock through a projector, like in the fucking Middle Ages.
Where's this theater located?
I don't remember the street it's on. It's been ages since I was there last. But you'll find it if you head out the East Gateway from Metro Circle. It's close to the Radio Power building, and there are tons of adult stores in the area.
Ooh, a plus.
Actually, if you're not too busy, you could pick up something for us to watch tonight. Something really
I'm
filthy.
not going to go anywhere private with you to
Zack,
watch any
I
kind
don't
of show.
think...
Hey, whatever. I was just kidding,
No,
yeah?
you weren't.
Babe, you got a major bug up your ass. Get a fucking sense of humor, yeah?
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for the tip and the info.
Just be at the pavilion by 10, okay? I don't like waiting around for babies like you. Got a million better things
Then why
to
do you even want me to go there?
And it wouldn't be a good idea for you to ditch me. Not a good idea.
Dude, the
at
more
all.
you tell me that it's a bad idea, like you're going to do something, the more it makes me really want to ditch you. Because I am not afraid of you, Zack Lee. Slimy little poser. I really want to provoke him and just not show up now. But what if he does do something over the top and horrible? No, screw him. I'm not going to let fear of him. No. I would stick to my word because I did say I brought up the date. April brought that up all on her own and I would stick to it. But he made a point of threatening. So no, we're going to call his bluff. Anything new to say? I talked to Zack, Fiona. It was as gross as I expected. Actually, grosser.
Hi. Yes? What's Metro Circle like?
That's the sleaziest and most perverted neighbourhood in Newport. On the negative side, however, it's also a dangerous place to hang out. I wouldn't go there alone if I were you.
Well, who would I take with me?
I have to get going.
Take care of yourself out there, darling.
Will do. Maybe we could find Emma? let's stop by the cafe. And maybe we can find a friend to come with us, because I would rather not go by myself in that case. So, great. We're going to the wonderful part of town, filled with danger and a bunch of porn stores. You know, actually that was my fear when it was, if I ask him, where can I go to find a place that plays old films instead of straight up Cortez, that he might, like, lead me to a place that shows old porns or something. I don't think that's what Cortez is watching. I could be wrong. So, Charlie, let's you and me chat a bit.
I'm glad you're here. I need somebody to talk to.
Yeah? Me too.
Yeah?
What's going on?
What's going on with you first? Yeah, you go first.
You go first.
You haven't heard anything about what happened here last night?
No, what happened?
Not a word. Now you definitely got my attention. What happened?
Around 11 last night, I was working the bar and, well, I couldn't see how it started, but the music suddenly changed, and the place went dead quiet. I walked over to the far end of the bar. Something, it wasn't human, definitely not like any human I've ever seen, just appeared out of the thin air where the jukebox is, playing an instrument. At first, it didn't seem to notice anyone.
So, here too. Although,
Everyone
this is more
stood
dramatic.
there watching it, dead silent. Then it looked up, and then it just disappeared. Everyone was staring at the jukebox and then at each other. And then things just went back to normal. It was as if they all chose to block it out. It was scary, girl. I couldn't get the image of that creature out of my mind. And the look on its face. It was real, that's for sure. As real as you and me, but different. Now I want to hear your story, April. What happened?
Also crazy.
This is going to be hard
But it
to
didn't
believe,
involve
but
a creature.
It's true, I swear to you.
Of course I'll believe you, girl.
Last night, I came home, and Mickey and Fiona were watching the screen, so I joined them. We watched a documentary about the rainforest, and...
What happened?
the room turned into a jungle.
Are you serious?
He believes it.
No, I'm lying to you. Of course I'm sure. I was there, Fiona was there, Mickey. We all saw the same thing, a jungle, but only for a split second. Then it was gone, just like that. And it wasn't like a hologram. It was more real than that. It smelled right. The air was thick and humid and it didn't feel synthetic like those shows they have. It felt real. The worst part was, it looked familiar. Like something from a dream. I recognized the place and I recognized the emotions I had being there.
From where?
Like I said, from dreams and from experiences I've had these past few days. Strange stuff, scary stuff, but I'd rather not talk about those experiences now.
I understand. Wow. Heavy.
It's amazing how similar our stories are.
Yes, there's something happening
And
to
it scares me because...
our world.
Have you considered the possibility you've been drugged, Charlie? Or subjected to some holographic experiment?
It doesn't seem likely that
You prefer
everyone's
that
having
to the
these
alternatives?
experiences.
That we're going crazy? Or that there's actually something going on? Something we can't understand. You think those alternatives are better?
I think they're more likely.
I can't tell you, April. All I know is the experience was as real to me as yours was to you.
So if we'd agreed to work, would we have seen the creature at the bar? Because that would actually be cooler than the jungle showing up in the midst of a movie. Man, and we would have made some money. Maybe we should have worked last night. Ah, well.
Mind if I ask you a few questions, Charlie?
Why would I mind, girl?
Okay, are there any questions? No, I think we got it all. I mean,
Could I ask you a few more questions about yourself?
I don't think there's anything else.
Yeah, sure. If you're interested.
That's all I wanted to know,
Okay,
Charlie.
yeah, we're good.
Okay.
So we're done. Thank you, Charlie.
Thanks, Charlie.
Is Emma hanging out here? Nope. Just some guys.
Fresh bread.
Nothing. Alright. Is she at the studio? The academy? We could go by ourselves to the theater district, but Fiona specifically suggested that we don't. So if we could bring someone else, that could be a good idea. So Charlie's working, so he's out. But if Emma's not doing anything, you know, it's interesting, though, that everyone's having these kinds of experiences. I think I like that a little better than it just being an April thing. Like, if it's just an April thing, then it's like she's the chosen one or whatever, right? Like, she's going to be the mother of a realm or something. But to have it happening to everyone, like, it's a scary thing for everybody. Something's going on with the world and nobody knows what. And dang it, she is not here.
I'm way past finger painting. I need a paintbrush.
I don't think this is what we want to do right now, but I'm kind of curious just to see if she will. We do have to finish the thing.
Not today.
Alright. Can I keep my
I'll
palette?
just leave my brush and easel here before I go.
Bummer. Alright, let's get out of here. We're just gonna have to go by ourselves. Well, good thing we got a weekly pass for the subway, so we can go all over the place. There we are. Oh, can we catch it? Excellent. And these are the same folk as yesterday, right? Old lady.
Sweet old ladies just ain't what they used to be.
She's fine. Alright, and here we are. Oh, to the Metro Circle. Ooh. This is quite an interesting place.
Would you believe this is the first thing I saw when I came to Newport? Big city? Gotta love it.
Sextasy.
Sextasy, sexual fantasy. Just the thing I need to feel really depressed about my love life.
All of this stuff is fake and acting anyhow, April. Don't worry about it. Liquid dreams.
Metro Circle, gloriously decadent. I hear Bingo's planning to buy the whole thing, convert it into a theme park or something. I'll believe it when I see it.
Oh, no, I actually didn't mean to. Sorry. We're clicking on the eye things first. Where's that? East Gateway. It's just Metro Circle.
Those elevator tubes provide access to the mid and upper levels of Newport. I'd need proper ID before I could use them, of course.
Oh. Maybe eventually we can get such ID, because we can go over there and look at them. Alright. So, where to go? Head over here. Ooh. Man, that thing went right next to her, too. We can't go over there at all? Alright, alright. Well, let's look at the elevators. Ah, another few enforcers.
It's a police officer.
Kind of a terrifying looking police officer. All that gear he's got on.
This is one of the smallest cross-level elevators I've seen. The big ones can carry up to 100 people at a time and they go way fast. I've never been inside one, of course.
Let's see if she's even willing to try to mess with it. Okay, he's gonna just tell us to go away.
Hold it! You're not taking this elevator.
Alright.
Why?
Because you don't have ID?
Because you're not carrying proper identification. Didn't you know that's a corporate offense in Newport?
No.
In Venice, you don't have to.
I see. Venice. I should have
Hey!
known. Step back or I'll be forced to take you down. With extreme prejudice.
You hate Venice, huh? Yeah, what is up with the cops in this city?
What's up with the cops in this city?
I'm sorry?
I mean, when you arrest people, you read them their rights, and then you sell them products.
It's all part of the job.
Really?
Miss. The police department is a subdivision of the Bocamba Mercer Company and the Bingo Corporation. They pay our bills.
Doesn't that constitute a conflict of interest?
Not if we don't arrest any employees of either company.
Oh, so corrupt.
That makes so not sense.
Does when you're faced with the prospect of getting the boot, miss. I have kids, and I'd like to see them through college.
Yeah, I can't hold it against you personally, you know?
How do I get permission to go through?
Only citizens of mid-level status or above are allowed to use these elevators. I guess you're new to the city, or you'd know that.
Yeah, fresh from the countryside.
You do look like a farm girl, it's true.
Hey, watch it!
That's not necessarily an insult. I was told once that I look like a farm girl, and it was meant as a compliment. So,
How do you get mid-level status?
nothing wrong with farm girls.
Birth, money, marriage. Schmucks like you and me, miss. We're stuck here.
Speak for yourself, schmuck.
No, I kind of like
Thanks,
this guy.
officer.
You know,
We're
he's
here to
pretty
protect,
honest about it.
serve, and to inform you of the fantastic range of products offered by Bocamba Mercer and Bingo, manufacturers of the world's favorite soft drinks and handguns.
Soft drinks and handguns. I love it. Alright, can we go over here? Is there anything? Nope. And what about over here? Okay, well I have a feeling eventually we'll be able to get the ID, right? Because otherwise this wouldn't be a location in the game. So that's kind of exciting. But in the meantime, let's go to the East Gateway. Huh. Alright, what's going on with this bum?
This guy's the reason they invented the phrase hitting the bottle. And he's hitting it hard. Well, at least he's not doing anything.
Liquor store?
It's a liquor store.
Okay, so we can go down the street. What else do we have? Back to the Metro Circle. To the subway. Really? Oh, so this is this where I just came? No, she came from here. Huh. I suppose we'll see that subway on the way
Popular
out.
place. Not my crowd, though.
Is this person okay? Alright, it doesn't look like there's much to be done here, so down the street, I suppose. Huh. The Mercury.
Mercury. They left out the theater bit, but maybe that's self-explanatory.
Alright, what do we got here?
A Welsh ghost story, written and directed by Ragnar Tornquist.
Ah?
I saw that. It's a classic.
I don't know what a Welsh ghost story is, but Ragnar Tornquist is the main guy who did the storyline for this, I believe.
Box office is closed. Women in dire need of medical attention. I thought that was a porno. But I guess it's just an artsy foreign flick. As long as they speak French, it can't be smut.
Why would you think that, April? You think the French are smut-free? Conspicuous guy.
Bergman Festival at the Mercury
fat
Theater.
guy.
Opens August 1st, 2209. That's on Tuesday. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll go.
Assuming the world hasn't, completely ended by
Just
then.
trash.
Fish around in it. Is there anything useful? Oh. What are...
Lady, don't you keep playing with that thing now, you hear? Leave it be.
He's got a point. Why are we moving the trash can all around? What is this ooze? Secret of the ooze.
Green ooze.
What is it? I mean, it's ooze, but what does it do more specifically? You probably shouldn't touch it.
Smells like kerosene.
Flammable bread? Dip it in the ooze. Not the bread. Well, it would kill our plant, right? Okay, not the plant. The claw? Oh, shoot. Nope. Alright, let's talk to Fat Guy.
This guy looks like he works at the theater. Excuse me.
Poor guy. Why
Yes,
couldn't he
huh?
just be like janitor or something? Ooh, good grief.
Oh, geez. Hold on there 1 second, lady.
Yeah, that didn't sound
Dang,
good.
Marquis, light up!
Does shouting at it usually work?
Good. Now stay that way, you hear?
Or you'll get another thunkin'. So,
Do you work at the theater?
Yes'm. I'm Freddie. Freddie Mellon. My mama, Mrs. Dottie Mellon, she owns the theater. Yep, I reckon she does,
all
She
right.
owns it, and she be running it by her own self like a real proprietor. I reckon I help out some, of course. Yep.
And what do you do, sir?
I'm the usher. And I also takes care of sweeping and cleaning up after the show.
And giving the sign a big thunk
My
when it needs it.
mama, Mrs. Dottie Mellon, she say she reckon I'm a regular jack of all trades. I'll tell you what, I think she's right about that.
All right. Is the theater open now? It does not look it, but
Is the theater open now?
No, I reckon it ain't, lady. It don't open till this evening. Ain't nobody in there either. I reckon that wouldn't be legal.
why would it be illegal just to be in there? All right. So about Cortez.
Do you know a man called Cortez?
No, I can't say as I does, lady. Ain't never met him. Now, I reckon I'd like to get on with my sweeping,
All right. Fair enough.
But I'm supposed to meet him here. Are you sure you don't know him?
Look, lady, I reckon you should just mind your own bee's knees and get. I told you, I ain't seen Cortez today.
Alrighty. All right.
You said you didn't know Cortez.
I reckon I don't know nobody by that name, so I tell you what, I'd mighty appreciate it if you'd stop bothering me and let me get on with my work.
Let's just leave this guy alone, April.
Jesus, Mary and baby Joseph, I reckon the whole dang world wants to find Cortez today.
Who else has been asking about him?
Thanks, anyway.
Yes'm. I'll tell you what. You go on now, and let Freddie Mellon do his sweeping before his mama, Mrs. Dottie Mellon, get all pissed off.
All right. Very well. I will do my best not to bother you anymore. What did Senator say again?
Bergman Festival at the Mercury
that's right.
Theater. Opens August...
Well, this is going to upset him, but I got to try it.
It's locked.
Alright. So, ooh, fuse box. Now that is interesting. And this guy's totally in the way of it, huh? Can I get past here at all? Okay. Alley door.
That door leads back into what looks like an alleyway behind the theater.
Well, we're definitely going to want to go there. Is it open?
It's locked.
Alright, can we get to the fuse box from here? No, conspicuous guy's got to get out of the way. Alright, you. Oh, it was just herself. Okay.
That guy's so conspicuous, he's gotta be a cop on a stakeout assignment.
What you looking for?
Hi there, having fun?
Didn't your mother teach you not to talk to strangers?
Obviously not.
She never mentioned anything about that.
She should have. Now get lost.
Nah, we're chatting. So,
Why are you dressed like a cop?
What do you mean, why am I dressed like a... Hey, wait a second, what's it to you?
I'm just giving you professional
Just trying
advice.
to do my bit for the boys in blue, sir. You look like a cop, so if you're on a stakeout or something, you should try to blend in a little more. Go native.
Yeah, how?
I don't know. But that trench coat, it sort of gives it away. Perhaps a pair of blue jeans and one of those I'm with stupid t-shirts might help.
Hold on, let me get this down right. Hey, wait a second, what am I doing? Who the hell do you think you are?
I'm just trying to be helpful.
The NPD fashion consultant?
Is that supposed to be funny, ma'am?
A little bit.
Are you a comedian or something? Because I'm not laughing. I'm not even smiling, am I? Now get your ass out of here and don't bother me again.
Is that a threat?
Damn right it's a threat.
I take a threat more seriously from him than from Zack Lee. I am going to bother him again, though.
Hello again.
Christ, don't you ever quit.
No.
What is it now?
Are you on the job?
On the job? What do you mean, on the job?
What do you think I mean?
You know, an assignment, stakeout, undercover operation.
I suggest you get the hell out of here now, ma'am, before things get ugly.
Was that a threat? Are you threatening me?
Yes, I am.
So in real life, I would not at all bother a cop. Either a regular cop or one that I suspected was undercover, because they got important jobs to do. Let's not interrupt them. But
Hello again.
Christ, don't you ever quit. What is it now?
well, there's another conversation option.
Don't
so
you get tired of hanging around here all day long?
No, ma'am.
So you're completely fine. There's nothing you'd want.
I have some nice
That's
bread.
right.
Nothing at all?
Nothing at all.
Not even a bite to eat?
Just had a full lunch, ma'am. Thanks for asking.
So you just had lunch.
That's right. At Cool Cow.
Where's Cool Cow?
What did you have?
A triple whammy cow patty with a side order of grease onions and a large bingo cola. No ice.
What about fries?
He had grease
And a
onions.
double order of cheese and fried taters, yeah. Tastiest damn fries you're ever likely to find. Soaking in melted goat cheese.
And you had this when?
About an hour ago.
And you don't feel, the urge to go?
No, ma'am, no. My bowels are genetically enhanced and require only perfunctory attention.
Oh,
The burger filled you up good? You don't have the munchies?
Well, now you mention it, I have a craving for sweets.
oh, as
I
it
didn't
so
have time
happens.
for my usual Cool Cow strawberry pie with whipped cream, chocolate sauce, and a scoop of ice cream.
Well, I do not have one of
Wait
those.
a second. What am I telling you all this for? Who the hell are you anyway? Hey, get out of here, ma'am. Right this minute or else...
Is this a threat? I think that was a threat.
It's a threat every time, April.
A very serious one, ma'am.
Okay. I have for you, buddy. Not the one that I already sucked on myself. You can have a fresh candy.
Would you like a candy?
Hey, yeah. That'll hit the spot.
They taste horrible.
You litter my floor, mister.
Okay. So, how'd that candy go?
Hello again.
Christ, don't you ever quit. What is it now?
How's the candy?
What was it you wanted again?
Something sweet and chewable to drown the bitter taste of boredom, ma'am. Now scram.
Okay. Bread candy? No, we tried it before and it doesn't. He's not going to want the bread. Yeah, she's not even trying to give him the bread. Come over here. So, something didn't work right with the candy. No, that's not going to work. That's gross. So this is definitely the thing.
Care for another?
Hey, sure, forget about it.
Don't you litter my floor, mister.
Just keep giving him candy?
Care for another?
Hey, sure, forget about it.
That's the same as last time.
Don't you
I don't
litter
think that's
my
anything
floor,
new.
mister.
Okay.
I said leave it be.
Fine. It's probably where it needs to be. Do I need to wipe the candy in the ooze and then give it to him? That's so terrible. Don't watch me as I do this. Oh, yep, that's totally the thing. Oh, and I still have backup candy, too. Stinky candy.
It's a piece of candy soaking in green ooze. Gross.
Yeah, it's looking all melty and stuff. Do you try it
I'm
out?
not completely mad. It's soaking in green ooze and it smells like kerosene.
This is kind of a terrible thing to give to anybody, but let alone a detective. Sorry,
Care
buddy.
for another?
Hey, sure, forget about it. What the hell? The taste. Sickening. I feel kinda... Christ.
Sorry. We didn't kill him, did we?
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing? Did you just throw a rock at my head?
No, it was a really nasty
Now,
piece of candy.
I tell you what, you shouldn't have done that.
Oh, this is really bad.
I reckon that was a bad mistake.
Oh my gosh. Don't attack the police officer. That was actually really horrible. We just instigated a fight. That theater guy's gonna end up...
You should have seen him run, lady. I reckon I ain't never seen nobody run that fast. And he was clutching at his buttocks like he had the runs or something. He even lost his stupid old hat in the gutter. I ain't never seen anything that funny in a while.
Alright, well this is terrible, but I'm gonna see about picking up that hat. But really, the whole thing was pretty bad. Like, you assaulted a police officer, Freddie Mellon. He's probably gonna come back and arrest you. Yep, there it is.
It's that detective guy's hat. He must have lost it running away from Freddie Mellon.
Let's get it. I mean, yeah. We're solving things. We're gonna get in here, but I'm not feeling good about the way that went down. We sabotaged a police officer, and it ended up instigating a fight between him and a citizen.
It's that detective guy's hat.
Put it on. Alright, or not. Well, let's look at the fuse box now. Alright, what do we got going on here?
It's a fuse box.
Ooh. Yeah, that sounds really safe. Well, let's mess around with
There's
it.
something wrong with the power in that box, and it looks like the theater marquee's connected to the same switch. It keeps flickering on and off.
Well, let's see about breaking it. Our goal is to ruin everyone's day, apparently.
Caution. Is that like a general caution, as in life caution? Life should carry a big yellow caution sticker. It's certain to kill you sooner or later.
Yeah, this thing sounds super
A
safe.
zigzag lightning bolt. I just love that word zigzag. It's some kind of keyhole.
Yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to do about that. Let's mess around with it. So, we got this glove. It's not ideal. No, it's not going to accomplish anything. We do not have a key for this, but we're going to have to find a way around that. Push pin? Yeah, jam a metal thing into there. It's a great idea. Sticky candy. Organic plastic. I really want it to do something. I'm feeling like this is the next step because we need to mess up the sign and that's somehow going to get Freddie Mellon out of the way. But, I mean, a hat's not going to do anything in this instance. Neither is bread. Probably not the sticky candy. Did I just try that and I'm blanking already? I meant to try it. Okay, it's no good. You know, it smells like kerosene. Let's just see if we can start a fire over here. I'm not doing anything suspicious. Nope. Alright, Freddie Mellon. Anything new?
Hi.
What can I do for you, Mia?
Thanks, anyway.
Nothing, apparently.
I'll tell you what.
Yep, I got it.
You go on now. And let Freddie Mellon do his sweeping before his mama, Mrs. Dottie Mellon, get all pissed off.
Alright. Freddie Mellon, do you happen to have any keys? Because that's what I really need right now. Locked and locked. There is a key in the subway. That's got to go to something. Is it for this? Who can really say? Okay, so we got the ooze. I think we did maybe what we needed to do with that. Box office is closed. Did I miss anything over here? Or is there something I can do now that I have the hat? Does Freddie want the hat?
This guy's the reason they invented the phrase, hitting the bottle. And he's hitting it hard. Well, at least he's not doing Amethyst.
Hat? No. Okay, let's take a look over here to the subway. And what's this got going on versus where we came in? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Or not what I thought would happen, that is. Okay, but we can go right here instead of to the Metro Circle. Okay. Got it. Alright, let's see if Freddie Mellon wants the hat. I don't know that he does, because he called it a stupid hat. Or some such. But we'll give it a shot. Freddie, you into this? No, she's walking somewhere weird. Wrong item. Hat on the fuse box? No. It doesn't make sense. Candy for Freddie? It seems unlikely that that's going to be the solution for both of them, but... Hey you, want some candy? He does not. Would you like this toy monkey? Unsurprisingly, it combines with nothing. Alright, so I gotta be missing something. I'm thinking what we gotta do is we've gotta find a way to sabotage this, to mess up the sign, so that we can somehow clear Freddy out of here, and then we can go in the entrance. But it seems like this alley door is probably gonna figure in somehow as well. I know it's locked. What are we going to do about that? There's got to be something. Lockpick it with a push pin? It seems unlikely. Yeah, it's not happening. I had a vague hope since she walked over there, but no. Sticky candy's not going to really help with a lock either. Probably, not organic plastic. There's no climbing over it. Look at it's got all these little spikes. Huh. Do I just need to really figure out how to get the key from the subway? It could be a key to maybe either one of these. I was thinking it was going to be a key to the mystery door, but perhaps not. But how am I going to get the key? Sticky candy didn't do it, and I did anything with the bread. Is the fedora going to make a difference? Maybe. I think I'll go ahead and wind the episode down here. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Come back and next time, off screen, I'm going to try and think about some things, just get some ideas, and I'll meet up with you when I've got some kind of plan as to what we can try out going forward.